Show Feaster on behalf of Mr. Barrage Scott, who is approaching the podium. Mr. Scott, please state your name for the record.
Well, I'm Scott, sir.
How you doing, Brian?
All right, just glad to see my family in here, that's all.
Thank you, Judge.
Been here every time for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. I believe this is a competency review. My understanding is that we do have a report. Scott is competent, Your Honor.
Yes.
We stipulate that, Your Honor.
And the people?
But also stipulate the defendant's comment.
All right. The court, having reviewed the report, would find that the defendant is competent to stand trial. The defendant can understand the nature and objects of the proceedings against him and can rationally assist in his defense. Therefore, the defendant is found competent.
Judge, I'll be asking this may be set for a PCC, and Mr. Scott would like me to address bond as possible.
All right. Probable cause conference will be set for July 10th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. I've had a chance to talk to Mr. Scott about the situation, and I've relayed to him how serious of a charge he is facing. Mr. Scott is still asking that I seek a personal bond for him on this case, Your Honor. Although the court does see that Mr. Scott is competent, Mr. Scott does indicate that he suffers from a variety of mental health conditions. He indicates that he would love to get this situation resolved. He would love to see this prosecutor's office potentially offer him a mental health court resolution. He says that he's not going to run from the situation. He has family support. He indicates that his mental state is in a much better place now than it was at the time of this alleged event. He indicates that he has a grandmother who is involved in his life and who will help make sure he attends any and all court dates. He indicates he will go to any outpatient or inpatient treatment that the court does require. He also has no objection to being on a tether. He indicates he's willing to just address everything that's going on in his life, Your Honor, that he will not be a problem for Your Honor should the court release him. He's asking that Your Honor consider a reduction in bond or a potential personal bond. But again, I have relayed to him how serious of a charge he's facing. But I believe that's what you want me to argue. Anything else? Mr. Scott says that he's on his medication now, and he's obviously much better when he's on his medication than he is when he's off his medication, and he will stay on his medication should the court allow him an opportunity to be released. And that the nurses in the jail have upped his medication in certain areas and have him on a shot and a pill form.
Yes.
And so his mental mind frame is in a better place, and he will do anything and everything the court asks, and he's asking for potential release.
Response.
I would ask that bond remain as currently set. I appreciate Mr. Feaster's advocacy on behalf of his client. I'm struck by the I think it was in the competency report. Mr. Scott affected a volitionally uncooperative response out during the evaluation process and attempted to feign legal knowledge, memory deficits, and symptoms of secret. Candidly, if you're uncooperative in the underlying competency evaluation, given his criminal history and the facts of this case, I believe that he is a danger to the community and that's handles.
Nothing further, Judge.
All right. I am going to deny the defendant's request for bond reduction in this case. I think the bond is set appropriately. I would further indicate that Mr. Scott's been appearing before this court for quite some time on various matters, and typically I can let Mr. Scott out of custody. He may come back in, but usually for minor things. Mr. Scott was in custody. I took a chance, released him. He did not make it a week before this came up. Mr. Scott was arrested. So I'm not going to take that chance again, especially since it's
You understand what he's saying to
a violent case.
you? Hold on, do you understand what he said to you?
So
He said that he let you out. This happened a week
I
later.
know, but he keeps saying the same thing.
Okay.
Saying the same thing that he said.
Okay. I believe Mr. Scott wants to address you directly, Your Honor, if you'll.
Go ahead, Mr. Scott.
Listen, Mr. Simpson, I know you kind of keep, going back in the past, right? But this is my life. You know what I'm saying? My grandma's here. My family's here. People are making me look bad. Even a competency hearing, they're making me look bad. I answered everything what I was supposed to answer the right way, and the prosecutor is saying I was I wasn't cooperating the correct way, and I was. It seems like I had to take 2 competency tests, and the first one he just said what he wanted to say. I'm asking if you release me today, because I gotta go see Slay today. They said if I do get released, they're gonna follow the same recommendations you will follow if they put me on tether, if they put me in. You never put me in no classes. You never ever put me in no classes or try to do anything like that. I want my days to be filled. If I'm on tether and I have a curfew, I want my days to be filled. I be with my auntie, stuff like that. I go to classes. I go to Don Farms. I need this. I need help. I have a drug problem. I never addressed it like this. But after my sister died last year, she died. She had passed away at 23. I went crazy. I didn't understand half of the things. She had heart failure. It's my grandma. She's 70 years old, something like that. What would it happen if you keep me in here and then she just something happens? No, listen.
Mr. Scott, no, you listen. You listen.
But
I'm done. I let you out. I gave you a chance. I've given you numerous chances. Saying that anybody's trying to make you look bad, I don't have to go to the past. I let you out. You don't make it 8 days. And now I have you involved in a crime that involves pointing a gun at another person. I'm done.
What do you mean?
Listen,
can you just let me
motion for bond reduction denied, bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
But you ain't let me speak,
Go
though.
ahead, Mr. Scott.
You ain't even let me speak.
Thank you, Judge.